What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Pisces. So we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Icy Purple coming through here today. Do want to mention, as always, everybody, if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below if you want to book me there. But let me go say hi to some peeps here real fast, and then we'll go ahead here and get started. So, Icy Purple, what's going on? Hey, Dope Butterfly, Veronica, what's up? Very happy Mondays. Hello. What is going on, Jenrita? Hopefully I said your name correctly. What's going on, Jamie? Hi, Itty. What's up, Ebony? What's going on, Fatima? What's going on, Lilith? How's it hanging, Bubba? Bubbalicious. I like that name. Very happy Monday said, hey, Ant and CMT fam. What's popping, y'all? What's popping with you? Thanks for tuning in. Very happy Mondays. It's much appreciated. But without a further ado, everybody, let's get it popping. We starting out here with the Pisces, so let's see what's going on. Hey, Grace, how's it hanging? All right, Team Pisces, what do we got going on here for your next 24 hours? What's popping in for Team Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information is rolling in here for Pisces in the next 24? Natalie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks for the 10 bucks, Natalie. It's much appreciated. Thank you for your kindness. What do we got going on for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. One more shuffle incoming for you, Piscean, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign like a fellow Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me, looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Wands in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for Pisceans is going to be the 7 of Pence in the upright position as well. So, Team Pisces, let's go ahead and get it popping. Starting out here first and foremost, Pisces, we have here the 8 of Cups in reverse, and we pair that 8 of Cups with the 3 of Pence in reverse as well. I kind of feel like for your next 24 hours, you might be feeling like something isn't working out again. It's almost like you kind of go back and forth between sometimes having faith in a situation and then otherwise, and other times you're kind of having doubt. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm almost kind of picturing like the Libra balancing the scales thing. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, but it's like sometimes you have faith in something, other times you have doubt. So you're going very back and forth in this type of energy. You know, having a look at what it is you're dealing with. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like the lack of stability right now is causing disinterest for you. So I think that right now you're not enjoying a situation being uncomfortably, how do I want to put this? Uncomfortably unstable, if you will. Like there isn't stability here, so you are looking for that comfort in having stability. Now this can be in the retrospect of love, it could be in the retrospect of finances and career, it could be a friendship or a relationship, but you're finding yourself here not liking this lack of balance. Looking at the outcome for you, 7 of Pentacles, I feel like in your next 24 hours you're kind of pondering on the idea of, is this investment worth it? You're really asking yourself, you know, I do go back and forth sometimes from looking at a situation, feeling like I can have faith in it, feeling like it can work out, and then other times those doubts are creeping up. So what am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my investments? Am I investing the right way? Am I investing in the right thing? So I feel like you're definitely in your head a bit here, Piscean, for your next 24 hours. But at the end of the day, one of the most specific things that I think is causing you to be in your head is once again the lack of security, the lack of stability. So what do you do in a situation like this? Well, first and foremost, you have to ask yourself, are you invested in someone or something that you love? Because that goes a long way. If you're doing something, let's say career-wise, that you're passionate about, that goes a long way. If you're with a person that you love, that goes a long way as well. You know, are you tapping into the energy of fear, which creates doubt? Or are you looking at this more practically and analytically and seeing that the data doesn't add up to stability? You know, so I feel like right now you have to kind of lean in a little bit to not necessarily just how you feel and what you desire and want, but lean in on the practical side as well and ask yourself, is something truly serving me? You know, if we're talking about something here financially, maybe you have a job that you love, but at the end of the day, maybe the finances aren't cutting it. Would it be beneficial to stick it through with this job? Would it be beneficial to still do this job and pick up a second job? Would it be beneficial to go full-time somewhere else? These are questions you have to ask yourself. But the main issue that's arising for Pisceans is this lack of stability. And if you believe that being comfortable and secure would be the key to solving everything to the point where you wouldn't feel this uneasy anymore, then you have to start thinking, what is going to bring in that comfort? What is going to bring in that security? And if you can have an idea about what that security and secure future looks like, it's time to start working towards it now going forward, you know? No more teeter-tottering in unbalanced energies, Piscean. If you see what would be your secure future, it's definitely time here to start working towards that and to start moving your energy in alignment with that. So that would be my best advice here for Pisceans at this time. I mean, if you feel like you're constantly having this, one day there's faith, another day, you know, I'm dealing with doubts, and you're not sure and you're tired of being so uneasy, you have to ask yourself, what would be my stable future? What would it look like? And if you can see what that looks like, it's time to take direct action to get there, okay? Because you can make it happen. You can make anything happen. But first, you need to know what direction you're heading in. You need that footing so you can go there and actually take the action to get to the desired place. Okay, Pisces, you got this, baby. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I feel like actually before we move forward, Pisces, I feel like your energy is like, well, you feel possibly helpless. It's like, I don't know what to do. I want something to be stable and balanced. It's not. The truth is that some things may never balance out. Maybe this is not something that will balance out, but you have to think about it this way. What would be that desired future where you have the security you want? You know, you can't say that you can never get there. You have to imagine what it's like, and then you have to work to get there. It's possible for you to get there. So don't put doubt in your ability to change things when you have the ability to change anything that you would like, Piscean, in your life. So that was something I wanted to keep in mind here as well, okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you, all right? All right, baby. So we started out here with our water. Shout out to the fish. By the way, Spiritually Awake said, I watch your channel every day, and I love how far God has blessed you, or you said, I love it so far. God bless you and your channel. It definitely shows that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks so much for watching every day. It means a lot, everybody. For any of you guys that tune in on the daily, or even if you don't have time to tune in every day, but you still show up anyhow, I appreciate it so much. So thank you guys for your support, you know? Lilith said, have a prosperous new year for all of us. Absolutely. And I hope everybody here has a prosperous new year as well. Really appreciate that though. Thank you. Hey, what's going on from Canada? What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in, Ace. What's going on, Yaka? How are you doing today? Raven, hello, hello. What's going on? Maria, Sagittarius here. That's what's up. All right, everybody. We did our water today. Let's do water, air, fire, and earth. So hopping on into our air signs, let's get it popping here with Team Aquarius. What's going on for the Aqua, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information showing up here for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. Team Aqua. You did have an Eight of Swords come out. You know, there could be something on your mind potentially. Do take that if that applies, but you could be in your head. There could be something on your mind is what I'm feeling for your next 24. But we'll put it back in the deck. If it comes out, it's meant to be. But what information do we have here for Aquarius? In the next 24 hours, let's go ahead and take a look. Aqua, overall energy for you. Here's that Eight of Swords again. Now it's in the reverse position though, huh? Funny. So for your next 24 hours, overall energy, Eight of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy, the Emperor in reverse, what you're dealing with, Seven of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Five of Swords in the upright. All right, Team Aquarius, let's go ahead and chat about this and see what we got going on. Now you begin here with an Eight of Swords reversed, which is representative here of getting out of your head, or trying to at least get out of your head here in general. You know, I did mention to you guys, you had this card in the upright before we pulled your official spread. So I mentioned to Aquarians that I felt like you guys were in your head, but now you're trying to do what you can to get out of it. I think the difficulty, though, is looking at the current energy here being the Emperor reversed. Emperor reversed here is about not necessarily feeling like you're in control or not really feeling like you have the power. So in your next 24 hours, it could be a day where maybe you're feeling a little bit anxious, or maybe you feel like you're pretty much overthinking all day. And it's like, I just don't feel like I have the power to get out of my head here, which is frustrating for you. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Seven of Cups reversed, you're very fixated on that one cup, on that one thing, right? Seven of Cups in the upright position is representative of multiple things, but when you put it in the reverse, it's singling out one cup, meaning that you are fixated on one thing, okay? Whatever that one thing may be. And having a look here at the outcome, Five of Swords, I feel like you're fighting yourself or you're challenging your brain pretty much saying, hey, I want to stop thinking about this. But here's the key that's going to help you the most. Whenever I find myself fixated on something, maybe I'm fixated on a person, something that happened between me and a person, maybe I'm fixated on a situation that occurred, what I will tend to do naturally sometimes is I will get into the energy where I am resisting it, you know? It's on my mind, I'm doing everything I can to ignore it, I'm doing everything I can to think about something else, but that never works, does it? Because every time you try to push away and not think about something, you think about it even more. I always say on the channel, and this is very true, if you tell your brain not to think about something, it doesn't register that. You know, if you tell yourself, don't think of a pink elephant, your mind just imagined a pink elephant anyways, because your mind cannot pick up on do not do this or do not do that. It only picks up on that main feature, the meat and potatoes, which was the pink elephant. So at the end of the day here, Team Aquarius, if you tell yourself, okay, I've been overthinking about my ex all day, stop thinking about my damn ex, stupid brain, your brain's gonna say, hey, think about the ex, you know? So it's a frustrating time for sure. But what I've learned actually in a manner on how to really conquer overthinking is by allowing yourself to overthink in general. Give yourself the permission to overthink. Ease into it. Surrender to it. Oh, I'm thinking about my ex. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about that situation. Screw it. Think about it. Let your mind roam free. Because inevitably, without resistance and with acceptance of what the brain is pretty much proposing to you, in due time and a lot quicker, you're going to let go of that. Your brain's going to go ahead and focus on something else. Your resistance keeps the overthinking alive. So allow yourself to say, okay, I'm just going to let my mind think. Now let's add another part of some specialness to this. What if you were to detach emotionally to what it is you were thinking about? What if you were to not get so emotionally invested in thoughts that are crossing your mind, but instead just saying, okay, I'm going to let these thoughts be whatever they are. Maybe I don't need to emotionally engage. Because thoughts can be very emotionally engaging, but you don't always have to put your energy into them. So if you find yourself overthinking, what do we want to do? Well, A, we don't want to fight it. We don't want to resist. But B, we can even say, you know what? I'm not even going to give my emotional energy to this situation. I'm just going to let the thought be the thought. I'm just going to think. And in due time, a heck of a lot quicker than you can imagine, your mind's going to move on to something else. So for anyone, even if you're not an Aquarian watching, but you're overthinking right now maybe, or maybe you've been stuck in an overthinking energy all day, this is how we can stop it. This is how we can crush it and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So Team Aquarius, I hope it resonates with you. Really give those methods a try because it helped me at least, and it's helped a lot of other people that I've, talked about with this. So really give it a go. I think you'll be quite surprised at how quickly your fixation's gone and you're putting, your mind's roaming free and thinking about other random shit, So definitely something to try, at least if you haven't, okay? All right, Team Aquarius, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for coming out here for the daily, okay? All right, Aqua baby, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done here so far our lovely and amazing water signs. Did we do water signs first, if I'm not mistaken? I believe we did. Yeah, we did Pisces first. So we did our water, we did our air. We're going to jump on into our fire, okay? Hopping into fire signs, we're going to take a look here at Sagittarius and see what we got going on. Message is coming in here for Saggy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Sagittarius in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Team Sagittarius, let's get our last shuffle and we'll see what's up. Overall energy for you is an Ace of Wands. You might be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Emperor card looking at what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Temperance in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Three of Wands in the upright position. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Sagittarians in your next 24 hours, Ace of Wands showing up here, and we're pairing that Ace of Wands here with the Emperor. Emperor card in the upright position represents feeling like you're in your own power. You can feel like you're in control of something. And with the Ace of Wands showing up here, this is usually about a future you're imagining, something you're visualizing, something you're daydreaming about. I almost kind of feel for Sagittarians, you've been daydreaming a lot or daydreaming often, and now you kind of feel like you have the ability to make a daydream a reality. I think that you feel like you're in a powerful place enough to where you can make this daydream a reality. And I love that for you, which is awesome. You know, taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, Temperance in reverse. Temperance reverse, Sagittarius, first and foremost, the Temperance is your card. When it shows up in the reverse position, it could be representative of maybe feeling very emotionally unbalanced, but I think that what's happening here is that that's what you've been dealing with. Looking at the current energy you're standing in now, you're standing in the energy of being in your power. So it almost kind of feels to me like a lot of you have gotten triggered over the past couple days to the point where you're saying, I need to stop putting doubt in myself. I need to stop putting fear in myself. I need to stop telling myself that I can't make my dreams my reality. I really feel like you kind of had this switch up in this 180 like kind of energy. You know, looking at the outcome here, Three of Wands, I think you're coming to the conclusion where it's like, I'm so tired of waiting for good things in my life to happen when I'm the person who has to create the good things in general, right? I think a lot of people get stuck in that trap where it's like they wait for good things to happen to them. The truth is, guys, is you create good things that can happen to you. You have that power to do it, but you got to realize it, you got to see it. And like I mentioned, I feel like you're having this 180 where it's like, okay, I don't want to be a person who waits. I want to be a person of action. I don't want to be a person who doubts. I want to be a person who believes. So with that being said, you've been fixated on a future you've wanted for yourself for quite some time. Ace of Wands, this is what I identified as a daydream. Well, guess what? Now that you're in this powerful energy, you're getting ready to turn a daydream into a reality. And I love that for you, you know? This could be about saying, I'm ready to become my greatest version. Maybe I thought previously I couldn't, but now I see what that version is, and I'm ready to become that person. Maybe you're ready to start that business, which was a daydream for you. Maybe you were ready and you have the courage now to ask that person out that you've always liked. At the end of the day, whatever it is, it's a time here where you're saying to yourself, I can make something happen. So it's time to do it and make it happen, and not sit there and just wait for it to magically appear one day. So becoming a person of action and turning daydreams into realities. I love it, guys. There is definitely not a complaint here in this reading, Team Sagittarius. So take it, of course, if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I love it, man. And, you know, definitely have a good time here moving forward. Thank you, Team Saggy, for watching. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, water, and air. Let's jump on into our earth signs in just a moment or so. By the way, very happy Mondays. Thank you for keeping everybody up to date on the zodiacs that have been read so far. Really appreciate it. Amy, what's going on? Thanks for stopping on by. Appreciate you so much. Sierra, hello, if I didn't say hi already. But getting into it, though, for the Earth, dun dun dun, let's have a look here at our lovely and amazing Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here for our birthday peeps. Message is showing up here for Cappy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for our zodiac signs of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Wands. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here a Queen of Wands in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. The Star in reverse, looking at the outcome for you as well, is going to be the World card in the reverse position too. So Capricorns, first and foremost, I do want to say happy birthday to you, and let's get on into your reading here. Now, Three of Wands here in the upright position is typically representative of being in an energy of waiting for your ships to come in. You could be waiting on something. Maybe some of you guys are waiting on a package or something of that nature. You know, it said it was supposed to come this day, and then it didn't come that day, it didn't come the next day. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with some shipping issues. I know how frustrating that can be. You know, having a look here at the current energy, though, and keep in mind, that's just a, you know, example. That's not necessarily the case. You're waiting for something with that Three of Wands, right, Capricorn? Looking at the current energy, Queen of Wands reversed. I think some of you are starting to doubt that something's coming. Maybe you're dealing with a person where they made a promise to you and you've held out hoping to see that promise come to pass. But then you're kind of at this point where it's like, you know, I don't know if I can keep putting so much faith into the idea that somebody here is going to do what they said they would do or do what they set out to do. I think right now for you, Capricorn, you're kind of starting to maybe not have much of a belief here in what was promised to be delivered to you or something of that nature. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, star in reverse usually represents misalignment. It doesn't represent something that's coming into alignment with you, but instead it represents that maybe you're at a point in time where you're not actually aligning to where you should be going. So I feel like first and foremost, Capricorn, if you're currently waiting on somebody, never wait on somebody who isn't waiting on you, because I don't feel like they're making the movement and effort towards you. Second of all, if this is about waiting in general for something in life to happen to you, you might be disappointed here because at the end of the day, you're starting to have doubts that it's ever going to happen. So the point is that you can't align star in reverse to something that you're waiting to happen when you are the person that has to take action to make things happen. So always remember, guys, nothing happens to you. You happen to everything, if you will, right? You are the person that creates it all. It's not about things just happening to you. So Capricorns, I feel like first and foremost, if you have been waiting, you're getting out of the energy of waiting in the next 24 hours. You're starting to get into doing and action, which is great. And I think that if some of you have been waiting on somebody else, maybe somebody made an empty promise they couldn't keep, somebody made a promise to you in general, somebody said they do X, Y, and Z, you might get to the point where it's like, I've waited for too long. I doubt that's happening. And it's time to switch up. It's time for me to just do what I want instead. You know, having a look here at the outcome world in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've been stuck in this cycle for a long time. You know, Capricorn, maybe you've been waiting to see your work situation change. Maybe you've been waiting to see your relationship change. But at the end of the day, these are things that I feel require your action. And here's the thing, guys. Let's say you've done everything you could, but you're dealing with another party. You're dealing with another person. Always remember, people will do something if they want to do it. And if they don't do it, they didn't want to. So let's say, Capricorn, you've been waiting for somebody to step up to the plate in your relationship. Maybe you've waited for months, maybe you've waited for a year, and your romantic partner has done nothing to step up to the relationship. Then you have to ask yourself, is it worth taking action and still trying to get somebody here to basically do the bare minimum? Or is it worth it to say this relationship isn't for me and it's time for me to find somebody who matches my energy instead, right? These are the types of things to consider when taking action. So I feel like you guys have been in that energy of stagnancy for a while, but you're coming to that conclusion in the next 24 hours that this is stagnancy that can no longer occur because you don't have the time for it, okay? All right, Capricorn, interesting message. Of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in nonetheless. I really appreciate you, okay? All right, baby. So we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks, Team Capricorn, for stopping by, and happy birthday to you. Okay? All right, everybody. So we've done our first batch of zodiac signs here for today's daily read. We'll be hopping into our second batch here shortly. Hopefully, everybody here is having a great day so far. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. It means a lot. Thanks so much for coming on out. Raven said you love the Sagittarian reading. It's for you. That's what's up. Happy to resonate with you. Sierra said, what's up, Anthony? Thanks for being here. For sure. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Amy said, it's my good friend Kim's birthday today. Her and her daughter are following you. Oh, that's awesome. Shout out to Kim. Happy birthday to Kim. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. There were some other messages over here as well that I skipped over. Laura, there we go. Laura said, my birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Hope you have a fantastic birthday tomorrow. And thanks for watching. Really means a lot too. You're actually waiting on a package. That's what's up. There you go. Yeah, so I guess that first message did resonate, huh? For sure, for sure. Very funny though, man. It's never a fun time when it's like, oh, you know, this package is supposed to come exactly on this day, then it doesn't come on that day, then it's delayed again. So that's why with Mercury retrograde, especially too, when you're ordering stuff, you want to kind of be mindful of where you order, just because if there's already a long shipping time, it could even be delayed even further, unfortunately, with the fact that Mercury tends to have so many dang delays. So definitely something to think about. All right. We'll be getting to Virgo soon. Thanks for stopping by though, Cheyenne. Appreciate that. But real quick, everybody, I'm going to take a quick break. I just want to go grab one thing really fast before I go ahead and continue, and then we'll jump into our second batch when I return. So thank you guys. Give me about literally 1 minute or so, and we will be right back. Thank you all so much. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for your patience. Really appreciate it. By the way, hey, Esmeralda, what's going on? Appreciate you stopping by. But without further ado, let's hop back into it. So, water. We got water here. We got air, fire, and earth hopping back into our water signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio and see what we got going on. Messages here for Scorpio, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we have showing up here for Team Scorpio? In the next 24 Scorpios, I feel like you guys are actually showing up here pretty quick, so we're only gonna do one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Scorpio overall energy, Devil in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, and then having a look here at the outcome. Scorpio is gonna be the King of Wands in reverse. Scorpio could be connecting with a couple different signs. We have here Capricorn. We also have all fixed energy, such as an Aquarius, Taurus, a fellow Scorpio, or possibly even a Leo here as well. Now, the Devil in reverse here, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright here, let's talk about it. It definitely feels to me here for you, Scorpio, you're at a point in time right now where you are maybe not so focused, I guess, on taking care of other people's needs or putting a lot of energy into other people's needs at this time. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, that's kind of about recentering yourself. It's about reprioritizing yourself and recognizing I have some things within myself that I need to personally take care of. Having a look at what you're dealing with, Wheel of Fortune, if I were to take care of these things, it would change things for the better. It would change things in a positive manner for me. So with that being said here, King of Wands in reverse for the outcome, it's about taking the attention or the energy, or more so, what's the word that I'm looking for here, the prioritization off of someone or something else, and really redirecting that priority back into yourself. It's the realization of like, I need to prioritize myself, because maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been dealing with a friend potentially, and you've been prioritizing that friend. Maybe you've been prioritizing a lot of family over you. You've been prioritizing your job over your own personal needs, but you're coming to that realization of some boundary needs to be enforced, because if it's not, I'm not going to be able to change the things that I want to change. So Wheel of Fortune here is about pretty big change, pretty big transformation, you know? And you're recognizing if I had the time, if I had the priority, I could make a difference in some area of your life, whether it's your love life, your personal life, your financial life, your career. You're at that point where you're recognizing something needs to take precedent over other people or other situations. And with that being said, I think you're ready to take action. Looking at the outcome once again, King of Wands in the reverse here for Scorpios. This is about letting go of the focus, or more so putting all the energy into somebody else here at this time and reinvesting that energy back into yourself. So I think you've needed this, you know? I think that you are a very loving and amazing person, which we all appreciate, Scorpio. Scorpios are awesome, and water signs as a whole have a tendency to really like kind of just drop what they're doing and help people in need and help people out. But inevitably, you have to ask yourself, how long is this viable? Until, you know, I am sitting here needing more of this energy and needing all of this investment at the end of the day, because it's not going to be something that's viable forever. Inevitably, you're going to empty your cup, and you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So definitely something to keep in mind, okay? All right, Team Scorpio, take that if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in nonetheless. I really appreciate you, Team Scorpio. Thank you guys so much. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks for stopping by. By the way, hey Heather Ann, what's going on? You're making homemade potato soup tonight. Great reads, thanks as always. You're very welcome, and that sounds very good, so love that for you. I honestly don't think I even have any groceries left at this point, so I'm probably just gonna order dinner tonight, because I feel like ever since like the holidays, you know, you have leftovers, so you don't really go out to go grocery shopping and stuff. So like, I think we ate through all the leftovers, if I'm not mistaken. So with that being said, it might be a Chipotle kind of night. I guess we'll see. Either way though, that homemade potato soup sounds pretty damn good, you know? All right, we did our water. Let's hop on into our air. For the air, we did Aquarius. So let's have a look here at Gemini and see what's in store for you. What's showing up here, Team Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Gemini in the next 24. What is going on here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look here, baby. Gemini, overall energy for you is a 9 of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Judgment in the upright, what you're dealing with, Gemini. We got a Page of Cups, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Tower in the upright position as well. So, Team Gemini, first things first, I love that this 9 of Swords is in reverse because this is representative of letting go of the energy of fear, energies of anxiety, energies of low vibration. Like you're tapping yourself into much of a better place mentally for your next 24 hours. Looking at the current energy here, the Judgment, Scorpionic energy. By the way, we also have the Tower, which is another Scorpio card. So Scorpionic energy is showing up for you guys at this time. I do want to mention, though, however, Gemini, 9 of Swords reversed here. You pair that 9 of Swords in the reverse with the Judgment in the upright position. So I feel like you're choosing to look at something in a different manner. The Judgment card could be a choice, so you're choosing to look at something differently. And I love that. You know, what it is you're dealing with, Page of Cups, I feel like you're deciding to have more of a positive energy with something. You're deciding to have more of a positive vibe, and you're deciding to take action more positively, if you will. It's like you're basically, to put it in words, you're having a change of perception for your next 24 hours, and it feels quite lovely. But I think that the reasoning as to why this change of perception has happened, Gemini, is all due to the Tower. Looking at the outcome, the Tower, baby. The Tower is all about a massive awakening. It's kind of like an aha moment where you realize everything that maybe you just didn't realize, recognize, or see before, you know? And everybody has a few of those, I feel, a couple times a year, maybe 2 times a year at least, but everybody has those aha moments where they're like, oh shit, you know, I didn't see this earlier, but I definitely see it now. So I think that this aha moment could be based upon something happening with a friendship, with your family, with a career, with your money, with whatever the case may be. It's like you're coming to the realization of what was making you unhappy in the first place. And as you have this aha moment, it's like, wait a minute, now I know what I can do. I can have a better outlook on the situation. Or I can cut out someone or something negative and reinforce something positive instead. It's just about seeing a better positive path on how to A, not be dealing with stress and unhappiness, and B, how to make something more successful. You're figuring it out and you're looking at what's been causing the low vibration so you can remove that and really bring in something that's going to bring in the high vibrations as well. Does that make sense here, Gemini? Because the Tower is like, I now realize what's kept me stuck. I now realize what's kept me unhappy. I now realize what's kept me in a position to where I don't have enough money. I now realize what's kept me into a place where I'm unhappy all the time. It's like you're realizing these things that have been holding you back. And with that awareness, you can start to bring forth something that's going to bring in positivity instead. So this is a reading about positive reinforcement and basically picking up a better perception and a positive perception going forward while becoming aware of what's held you back overall. I love that, guys. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Gemini, shout out to awareness here with the Tower. This is one of those moments where you can genuinely say, thank God the Tower did happen because it opened up my eyes to exactly what was keeping me trapped. That's why I love this card. A lot of people in the tarot hate this card, you know? They hate the Tower. They think it's something bad or evil or, oh crap, you know, something in my life's going to explode. But at the end of the day with the Tower card, it's always working in your benefit. Definitely something to remember. All right? All right, Team Gemini, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done our water and our air. Let's hop on into our fire. Going into the fire signs, we're going to have a look here at the Ram fam and see what's coming in here for Team Aries, okay? What information's coming up here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for our zodiacs of Aries? Take care, Sierra. Thanks for stopping by. In the next 24. Team Ram fam, couple more shuffles incoming for you. And we'll see what we got going on here for the Aries gang. Overall energy for you, Ram fam, is going to be the 2 of Cups. Hello. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking at the current energy, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with here, King of Cups in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Justice in reverse as well. Team Ram fam, let's go ahead and get it popping. You got a 2 of Cups here as the overall energy. So this is about a connection. Okay? So you're definitely connected to someone or something here at this time. But However, Nine of Pentacles in reversed is an energy where maybe you're not feeling so confident in the connection. And when I look at what it is you're dealing with, King of Cups reversed, this could be representative of maybe a participating party or a participating member in your connection is coming from a place where there is emotional unavailability, you know? So I think that somebody here hasn't been very warm-toned and open. They've been pretty closed off and cold. And I think that's what's making you feel less confident in the relationship that the both of you share, because it's like, they're really cold right now. Have I done something wrong? Have I put them into a position to where they are cold towards me? And I think that that's kind of your main worry. It's like, have I done something wrong? Whoever this is you're connecting with, I feel like already doesn't necessarily have the best communication skills. They may be the type of person who's not very communicative of when something is going on with them on a more of a personal note or more of a personal level. So for you right now, Capricorn, it's like you're confused. Sorry, guys. I'm not Capricorn. Aries. Give me 1 second, though, y'all. Let me just ban somebody who's spamming in the chat. 1 second, y'all. There you go. Either way, though, as I was mentioning for you, Aries, while you're connecting with somebody where from your point of view, maybe you're more communicative, I feel like the person you're dealing with naturally tends to be more of an individual who's an avoidant type when it comes to their feelings and emotions. So that's why they shut down, you know? And having a look here at the outcome, right? We do have here the Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse showing up here for you at this time, Aries, is representing that the two of you are different, right? So it's hard to have a balance and a harmony in your relationship when you react and respond one way, where Aries, maybe you're more in a confrontation archetype where the person you're dealing with more of an avoidant archetype, and that's what makes it pretty difficult. So I feel here for you guys in your next 24 hours, you're kind of wondering here, like, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong? Maybe you've even confronted the person you're dealing with, and then you're seeing their avoidant archetype show up too. But I don't feel, though, however, I do not feel like you've done anything wrong here, Aries. I just think your person doesn't really enjoy confrontation. They're not very good at necessarily confronting what they're dealing with, what's happening, what's affecting them on an emotional level. Therefore, they will avoid anybody who asks them what's wrong. Now, from your perception, it's going to make you feel once again like you've done something wrong, but I don't feel like that's the case here with this person. It's hard to resonate with somebody who's confrontational versus somebody who's avoidant. It's hard to make that work, but what I would do here first and foremost is give this person some space. The more that they happen to avoid you, or the more that you happen to ask what's wrong, the more avoidant they're going to feel. So by giving this individual some space, let them come towards you. But however, the next time they do come towards you, let them know, A, how you felt. Let them know that maybe you felt like you did something wrong. They may go ahead and say, no, you didn't. And let them know at the same time, too, that you appreciate communication, and that communication's key for whatever relationship this may be. Whether you're connecting with somebody here romantically, whether you're connecting with somebody here in a friendship level, it's always good here to note and acknowledge what's going on and to communicate in general between two people. So I feel that by having this kind of conversation when they do reapproach you, this would be the best bet. But for now, trying to confront the situation won't really work the best because of, once again, their avoidant archetype. So give them some space here, Aries. And when they come back towards you, then I would have that conversation. And then I would talk to them about how you would appreciate, you know, furthermore communication going forward so that you can understand where they're at. And if they need space, you can have time to respect that, you know? So I think that that would be the best case here for sure. All right. So Aries, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in here nonetheless. Really appreciate you, Team Aries. Okay. All right, baby. So we've touched base here first and foremost with our fire. We've done the water. We've done the air. Let's get on into our earth signs. Rolling into earth. Let's have a look here at our Taurus and see what's popping in here for the bull gang, baby. All right. Message is showing up here for Taurus in the next 24 hours. Messages here for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for ya? All right, my bull gang. Let's get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome solace. Taurus, overall energy for you is a 10 of Wands in reverse. You might be dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Taking a look into the current energy, the Chariot, what it is you're dealing with, Taurus. We got here the Devil, and then the outcome for Taurian peeps is going to be the Queen of Swords in the reverse position as well. So let's see what's up here for our bull gang. You could be connecting with a Cancer. You also may be connecting here with a Capricorn. Now, 10 of Wands reversed here, Chariot in the upright. There's definitely a lot I feel that you're moving on from in terms of things that you've let go of, in terms of things that you've released. However, Taurus, I do feel though that with this Devil, you're like, I'm in the process of letting go of a lot, but I still kind of feel like there's one thing in general I just can't let go of. It's like looking at the outcome, Queen of Swords reversed, you feel like you have the inability to let go of whatever this one thing is. So it's like, it's fine to release everything else. It's okay to let everything else go, but there's that one damn thing that's still affecting me. And from a person who's been in this energy before many times in my life, where it was easier to let go of some things more than others, when I felt like there's one thing that always stuck with me, the best thing that I needed to do in that moment was recognize that I still need to heal it and that it's not ready to be released. So when you have something lurking with you, Taurus, the Devil, and you're like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason I just can't get over this. I just can't move on from this. Maybe you're not ready to yet. Maybe there's more work to do. Maybe there's more healing to do. Maybe there's more feeling to do. And as annoying as I get with this, it's because feeling is indeed healing. So I feel like at the end of the day here for you, best thing that you can do here with this Devil is recognize I might have been able to let go and move forward of everything else, but if this Devil's still sitting here with me, I still have more work to do. And I know that that may irritate some people, right? It's like, Aunt, I don't want to do the work. I know. Nobody ever really wants to, but it is a part of life. It is a process of life. It is a never-ending cycle. There's always something to work on. So I feel like, Taurus, if you focus on this Devil energy, whatever you feel is stuck with you, first and foremost, recognize that it isn't stuck. It's not going to be stuck with you forever. But if you look at it in this perception as, maybe I just have more work to do, put your focus into that. Put your healing into that and give yourself as much time as you need. You know, a very important point I like to make on this channel is that there is no timestamp on healing. Some people can heal from one experience rather quickly, while for others with the same experience, it could take them a long time. But it all is dependent upon you as a person. So I'm not sure what is still sitting with you, Taurus, what's still stuck with you, but give yourself the appropriate time. One day you'll be healed from it completely. One day you'll have that 10 of Wands in reverse moment paired with the Chariot where you're moving forward. But right now may not be that time, as it's required more attention and more of your energy. So don't give up here yet, Taurus. Keep on doing the work because your future self will thank you, and you will get to a point one day where you realize, oh shit, this is no longer something that's stuck with me, and it's not stuck with you because you did that work. All right, Taurus, I love you. I know it may not be the most favorite kind of message to hear, but definitely I feel a necessary one. Okay? All right, my bull gang, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. All right? All right, Team Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we have touched base here with our second batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be getting on into our last and final batch here shortly. By the way, Marlene, what's poppin'? Hey, Aunt and Soul fam. What up, Mars Queen Marlene? How's it hanging? What's poppin'? Thanks for coming in. Tammy said, thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you, Tammy, for being here. Really appreciate it. Heather Ann said, you mentioned your partner is skilled in crystals. Could you ask her what's the best for a daily wear for young teen girls? I could talk to her about that at some point, hopefully tonight. I know she's napping right now, but hopefully she'll have like a good idea. Honestly, I feel like though, in terms of my recommendation, not even just for people who are a little bit of younger people or older people in general, I think one of the best daily driver crystals to have on your person on a daily basis is always going to be black tourmaline. So black tourmaline is really great at removing the negative energies and grounding as well your own personal energy. So for example, if you're carrying around negative energies, if people are casting negative energies at you, having that sense of groundedness is fantastic, so that A, you're not allowing those energies to embody on your person, but also it's great at breaking those energies. Almost imagine like a wave of water crashing against a dam. It's not going through, you know, it's not going through that wall. It's going to just crash and it's going to go right back out. Imagine the negative energy going against a wall and not being able to penetrate. So that's what's so fantastic about black tourmaline. So I would recommend that for everybody of all ages to definitely have in their person. Super beneficial. But I'll ask her in the spare time in the meantime later tonight and see if she comes up with an answer for that. But seriously, though, I think it's a great daily driver crystal, so something to keep in mind for sure. It is very good for protection, too. Hey, what's going on, Nicole? Good morning, Aunt, and everybody here listening while I work this morning. Oh, that's what's up. Welcome in and good morning to you, and I hope you have a fantastic work day. Thanks so much. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I'm trying to think, though, some other daily driver crystals. I mean, I love selenite because selenite's good at cleansing energy and cleansing your aura. It's fantastic as well, where it's like if you already have negative energy that's penetrated, this is good at like clearing your mind. If you're overthinking a lot, this can help you speak clearly. This works well with the throat chakra. This works well about having a clear mind and as well in general. What else can selenite really do for you? It could be good in general of just being in a very great energy of neutrality. So I love selenite, one of my favorite crystals of all time. Definitely something to think about too. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I used to do earth grounding. I used to go outside in my backyard when I lived with my family, and you basically just go barefoot. You walk on the grass. It's not great to do it during wintertime, I guess, since it's cold as shit. But however, in the springtime and the summertime, something I love to do. Yeah. Spending time barefoot, walking around on the grass. Maybe if you're in nature, you can go barefoot too. Really fun time as well. But it's great though, because you really ground yourself and you connect with the earth as well. That is something fun to do. I haven't done that in a long time though, which actually kind of makes me want to do that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute or so. Yeah, you said for 15 minutes each day. I used to do it sometimes upwards to like an hour, and I felt incredibly grounded. I remember in the first house that I lived in for 20 years of my life, when I started CancerMoonsTarot, before I would go live, before I would do work, I'd come up from the basement and I'd walk out into the backyard and I would ground there in the sunlight. I would also charge my crystals in the sun too at the same time, and I'd walk out there for about an hour or so, and it was so great. I'd put on some good music, I'd get some sun. It was fantastic. So yeah, I used to do that all the fucking time, man. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hopefully everybody's day is going well here so far, though, today, guys. I appreciate you. I know that lately the schedule's been kind of off and wacky in regards to when I end up going live. Some days it's super late. Other days it's relatively early. So just want to say I appreciate you guys tuning in at all times when you can. It means a lot. Needham said, hello, that sounds good. I always walk barefoot outside in the summer. Yeah, it's an awesome thing. And you definitely feel good and more grounded too, right? Yep, very happy money says selenite cleanses, clear quartz clarifies thought, lapis lazuli helps communication, rose quartz is gentle for self-care and self-love, and amethyst is gentle protection. Yes, and with amethyst too, I've noticed it's very good for the third eye as well in terms of opening yourself up more to spirituality. I used to sleep with amethyst at on like my nightstand right next to me, and I'd have it face me so that when I would get into the dream space, not only did I have protection, but it actually helped elevate my spiritual experiences in the dream space as well, which was quite fascinating. So if you could see that little amethyst cluster back there that's on the second shelf right below the skull with the Santa hat, that is the one that I used to place right at my nightstand facing me, and it was so powerful to really help you go forward in your spiritual experiences. You're on the beach today, Brandy? That's what's up. It's 54 right now, but it was 70 yesterday. So 70 is like the perfect weather, dude. Really is. Perfect freaking weather. I miss beaches. I think I went once this summer to a beach. I got to get down to Florida at some point again, too. I haven't gone to Florida in a minute. Because there's nothing better to me. Because wherever I have my my family's timeshare for Florida, that one hotel is like a 2-minute walk from the beach. And it's so nice to go down there for a week and then just be on the beach all day and just to walk in the sand, to lay in the sand, to get the sun. Such a nice time. Such a nice time. So I got to get down to Florida at some point. I think the last time I went and used that timeshare might have been 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, moving along here forward, though, guys. We're on our last batch, so let's see what's going on here for our lovely and amazing Cancer gang. What's popping here, baby? What messages are showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here, please, for our Cancerian peeps? Messages showing up here for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Cancer, I was about to do your January reading today. I've been working on the January readings. By the way, Earth signs will be up tomorrow. And I had to pause because I wasn't ready yet, apparently, to do the Cancer reading. You guys had some pretty intense energy and shifts, but basically my guides told me, wait a minute, So Cancer, it's not that your January reading will never come, but they said, wait a second. You need to maybe give it an extra day or two before you do it, because energies are shifting, guys. So Cancerian, expect some shifts coming into this brand new year. But I also feel, however, you need to pay close attention. Just listen to me for a moment. Like, you need to pay very close attention to Cancer, to what you're still holding on to from 2023. That energy can't go forward in 2024, or you cannot expect a shift. There's something here you've held on to, and it could be a thought. It could be a certain kind of lifestyle that isn't serving you. It could be a certain type of habitual or habit energy that's been incredibly negatively impacting, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you're holding on to a person, whatever it is. Use your intuition to kind of sort out what you've been holding on to. Really tap into your awareness and ask yourself, Cancer, what are some of the things I've been holding on to that aren't serving me? Because if you continue to carry that into the new year, it'll play out in that new year as well. So you want to be mindful. What in 2023 do I really need to let go of at this time before we shift into this brand new year? Okay, so just a mini channeling there for Cancer, but definitely something to think about. Let's get one more shuffle though, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully we got some awesome sauce for the Cancers, okay? Overall energy for you, we have here the Temperance in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, Cancer, Page of Wands in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, Queen of Swords in the upright. And then looking at the outcome here, Cancer, Two of Swords in the reverse position as well. So let's have a look here at you and see what we got going on at this time. Now, Cancerian, you do begin here with a Temperance in reverse. Like I have mentioned before, Temperance reverse could be representative here of a card that means you're not really in like the most emotionally balanced place. You could feel like your emotions a little bit, Cancer, are kind of going up, down, and all around town. So if you are feeling that way here currently, Cancerian, I think that this is a time where you have to focus on where's your attention going. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, or sorry, looking at your current energy, Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands reversed here is about your attention, but maybe you have your attention and your focus on things right now that are creating emotional instability. What are you focused on? Is it the worries? Is it the fears? Are you focusing on the worst case scenario in the next 24 hours? Are you having your attention on people that you're not necessarily happy with? Or are you having your attention on situations that aren't bringing you joy? Remember, where your attention goes is where energy flows. And if we keep our attentiveness on those things, we can expect that same energy to flow back to us. So Cancer, I think your next 24 hours is about saying, Queen of Swords, it's time to break through this shit. It's time to break through this shit, Cancer. It's time to break away right now from the focus on the bullshit, on the stuff that doesn't value or doesn't hold value, on the stuff that doesn't serve us. Because if we're focusing our energies on this, we're gaining that back in return. So looking at the outcome, Two of Swords reversed, I feel like for you, Cancer, your realization for your next 24-hour period is there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It's time to shift our focus. Because by shifting your focus, you can shift the energy. By shifting the energy, you can change the circumstance. By changing circumstances, you are creating your reality. All right, Cancers? Something to keep in mind, baby, okay? So I love you guys. By the way, I don't want you to think I'm chewing into you or I'm on your ass or anything like that, Cancer, because it's all love at the end of the day. And I never want to see anybody in a negative standpoint. I want to see people thriving and happy in life. So I'm basically saying here, Cancer, if you have had your focus on shit that doesn't really matter or shit that is not even existing at the moment, like fear, or if you're having your focus on crap that is giving you crap in return, it's like, fuck that, dude. Switch the focus. All right? Where attention goes is where energy flows. You want to flow some good ass energy right on back to you. Okay? So definitely something to think about. I just thought about infinite waters, you know? What does he say? Some good ass Prada baby or some shit like that. Either way, he wants to flow some good ass energy, right? So yeah, haven't watched Infinite Waters in a long time. I think that's his name. Yeah, that's a channel I used to watch a lot when I was going through my spiritual awakening. But yeah, anyhow, Cancer, allow yourself to shift at this time, okay? Shift your focus. You can shift many other things. All right, Cancer, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, baby. So we have done all of our water signs, hopping on into our air sign, Team Libra. Let's see what's going on here for you, baby. Message is showing up here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Libra, baby, in the next 24 hours? What is going on here for you? Team Libra, we're getting our last shuffle already, which was quick, and we'll see what we got going on. Overall energy for you, 8 of Cups in reverse. Looking into the current energy for Libras, the Hermit in reverse, what you're dealing with. We have here the High Priestess in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 7 of Swords in the upright position as well. So let's take a look here at this time and see what's going on here for you. Now, you have here an 8 of Cups in reverse. You also have here a Hermit in reverse as well. I almost want to say here for Libra peeps, it's like you're definitely returning to something again. But I feel like you're returning to, because the Hermit card and the 8 of Cups in reverse, right? They both represent coming back to a point in time. But the difference with the Hermit here is that the Hermit could be about returning to wisdom, but that's in the upright position. With the Hermit reversed, you could be returning to a point of view that might not be so well advised, or that may not be so wise. So Libras, I want you to be mindful in your next 24 hours, because you could be returning to something in your life that you know isn't the wisest decision or the wisest choice for you. Having a look at what you're dealing with, High Priestess reversed, this is kind of like ignoring the guides. I think your intuition strongly advising against doing something, but maybe this is the battle between the ego and the intuition, and the ego's like, fuck the intuition, I'm going to do it anyway. And this could put you into a in a position, to where you could get involved in something you may not want to be involved in. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords here could be something that hurts you rather than helps you, okay? 7 of Swords could be external deception as well, so I'm not sure if this is going to be something that you do could hurt another person or deceive another person, but I think for the majority of Libras watching, whatever you may do in your next 24 hours could be more so harmful to you the most. So you want to watch out for this. You want to make sure you're making wise decisions in your next 24 hours, because I feel an energy around you guys where you could feel tempted to do something that you know may not have the brightest effect on you. And I think we've all been there in terms of temptation. You know, lots of people every day do things they know they probably shouldn't do, but they do it anyhow, and it may not have the best effect on them. So I think that for any Libras that are watching, try to be as aware as you can in your next 24 hours to not be investing in something that's going to be more harmful to you rather than promoting health to you and happiness to you and love to you, etc. All those good ass vibes. You want to be extra careful with this is what I'm feeling, okay? Because there could be some sort of temptation. All right, Libras? Very interesting message. I haven't got a warning message in a while, but yeah, there could be some sort of temptation here. So, you know, definitely try to be as aware as you can and make sure you're helping yourself as much as possible. Try to move away from the ego if you can in the next 24 hours and stay really tapped into the intuition, okay? I love you guys, sending you out some luck and some love. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thanks, Team Libra, for watching, okay? All right, baby. So, air signs are done. Water signs are done. Let's get on into our fire. Jumping into the fire signs, we're going to take a look here at our lovely and amazing Leo gang. So, what's going on here, baby? Message is showing up for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information's coming on in here for our zodiac signs of Leo in the next 24 hours? What is going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have a look. Leo, overall energy for you, we got a Queen of Wands in reverse. Coming into your current energy, we have here the Tower in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with, Knight of Wands, and then the outcome for the Lion Gang peeps is going to be the 10 of Pentacles in the upright position. Nice to see that 10 of Pens. All right, Team Leo, let's have a look here at you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have here the Tower, but you got here a Queen of Wands reversed, and you're pairing this here with a Tower in reverse as well. It does kind of look to me for you, Leo, that you're at a point in time where you haven't really felt like you've been in your most confident space and confident energy. I think that you've been kind of maybe avoiding things that people would say to you. Like, I'm almost kind of seeing an energy, Leo, where let's say you're not happy with yourself, but people would try to bring you up and you ignore it. Maybe you have friends telling you, Leo, come on, you know, you're beautiful, you're an amazing person, but you're like, no, I'm not. Like, I kind of feel that energy where it doesn't matter how many times people are going to do what they can to lift you up. It's like you recognize you have to be the person to lift you up, but however, you're having difficulty doing that. It's almost like you're avoiding lifting yourself up at this time. And I think that what's happening in your next 24 hours is that by recognizing you're the person that has to lift yourself up, that's where the shift is taking place. You know, it could be easy. Thousands of people can compliment you. But until you compliment yourself, it almost feels like those thousands of people complimenting you isn't necessarily valid until you can validate yourself. That's why I always say self-validation is so much more important than, validation from others. When you can be secure within yourself, you don't rely on security from others. When you can love yourself, you don't rely on love from others. Everything else comes from within. So Leos, I get that feeling for you that the realization you're having, the aha moment you're having with this tower in the next 24 is, I gotta start relying on myself to tap back into feeling like my best self, to tap back into confidence, to tap back into feeling like I'm in my power, because nobody else can do it for me but me. That's the realization that you're snapping into. And I think that that's going to help you transform into quite a powerful energy. Looking at the outcome, you have here the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles here represents stability and security because you're ready here to do a total overhaul and revamp in regards to your own personal self-perception. This is about you guys saying right now, you know what? I want to overhaul how I view myself. I want to overhaul how I perceive myself, what I think of myself, what I want to change within myself. And by doing so, you're going to be the person to change your entire perception of who you are. Point blank, period. Okay? I like that, Leo. I like it a lot. I think that some of you guys here could have been struggling potentially with feeling confident or feeling within your power, but by having this overhaul, I feel like it's finally reconnecting you back to the power you truly have. Remember, man, you're a fucking lion, and lions are tough as shit, okay? Get on that pride rock, Leo, and roar. Okay, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, baby, for tuning on in. So, we have touched base here with all the fire, the water, the air. Let's get on into our last earth sign for the daily read today, which is going to be our Virgo gang, and we'll see what's popping on in here for you. So, let's take a look here, baby. What's going on for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is coming along here, please, for our zodiac signs of Team Virgo? In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Virgo, let's go ahead here and have a look. Overall energy for you is a King of Wands in reverse. Taking a look into your current energy, we have here the Page of Wands in the upright. What you're dealing with, Virgo, 8 of Cups. Looking at the outcome for you, the Death in reverse. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this time. You might be connecting with a Scorpio just because we do have the Death card showing up, so something to keep in mind, Team Virgo. But let's go ahead over here and begin. King of Wands reversed here and the Page of Wands in the upright. I think you're losing focus on something that's been a main focus for you for quite some time, and you're starting to notice that your attention's being drawn to something else little by little. Okay, so it's interesting. Let's say your main focus was in a certain career field. Maybe over time you've been feeling more and more detached, but maybe you've been noticing there's been a uptick in how you are feeling in terms of focus, because little by little something's grabbing your attention. And even though it may not have your full attention just yet, there is something else out there grabbing your attention. So you're kind of taking most of your attention off of your main thing, the main focus you had, and now you're shifting your focus into something else because you're starting to see yourself get interested in someone or something new. I think that interest is going to be enough to send you into a new beginning, Virgo, because I feel like whatever the main focus is, let's say it's your current career, you're probably getting to the point where it's like, I'm not focused on this at all anymore. This isn't what I want anymore. However, I'm having so much fun looking and exploring options in this other career. So with that being said, should I really stay here just because I've been here for a long time? At the end of the day, guys, longevity doesn't mean much when longevity doesn't mean things are going to last forever. You might have had a happy feeling with your current career. You might have enjoyed your current career for many years. Maybe you just don't enjoy it anymore. But here comes that different job, that different career sector that's calling you in at this time. So I do think many of you in the next 24 are going to start to prepare to walk away from what the main focus used to be because it's no longer fulfilling. And you're going to start going to where you're feeling drawn towards. There's definitely something calling you in, Virgo, in the next 24 hours. And even though you might not be making the full switch as of yet, Death in reverse, you're definitely taking the time here to make preparations. You're like, I'm really starting to pay attention to what's calling me, Maybe right now you work a job in sales, maybe you sell cars, but you've been getting this feeling of, I'm feeling so called to go into the fashion industry. Maybe right now in your next 24 hours, it's like, okay, let's come up with a game plan. How the hell could I do this? I haven't quit my job yet at the car sales, but how can I actually get in the fashion industry? You're going to research, you're going to look at things. Hell, in the next 24 hours, you may even put an application in for somebody who's hiring for people to do fashion. You see what I'm saying? You might not make the full transition yet, but you're getting ready to take those entry steps to actually create a change. You are feeling called and your attention's being grabbed by something new. You want to go in that area. All right, Virgo. So it may not fully happen yet, that full shift, but I think it's just the beginning getting ready here to happen. So you can expect changes soon if you've been feeling called here, Virgo, to something new. All right. And it could be someone new as well. Do keep that in mind too. All right, Virgo. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Of course, Team Virgo, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in nonetheless. I really appreciate you. Okay. And with that all being said here, everybody, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily read. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your stay here today. Of course, if you did, hit that like button. Helps out a lot here on the channel. If you're new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. I do want to mention here to everybody as well, I appreciate you being here. Shout out to everybody who sent in donations today, guys. Thank you so much for that. That helps out a lot more than you guys know. For those of you that are members, for those of you that are, my awesome moderators, I appreciate everybody's love, support, and hard work. So thank you all very much. Esmeralda said, thank you, Tony. Have a great day. Oh, thank you as well. You have a great day too. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much. As always, everybody, personal readings are still available and always available. So if you want to get a reading with me, book one today at CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below. I'd be happy to connect with you and I'd be happy to do a reading with you, okay? But either way, everybody, I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. Coming up for tomorrow is going to be the beginning batch of the January 2024 reading. So that'll be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You guys will have your videos posted for January. Stay tuned, everybody, for the rest of the zodiacs as we'll move into the rest of them next week and so on and so forth. So the first batch is starting tomorrow, okay? So we'll be getting Earth signs up tomorrow. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. Have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys for coming out. Happy Thursday to all, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace.
Been fighting ways to get away. See you again. See you again.